And if we look at the joint statement as well, it is very carefully worded, Mr. Malick, and both sides have avoided setting any deadline for the completion of the gas pipeline. Do you think it's more of a posturing from Iran to stay quiet on it?
I actually, like I said, I like the word the ambassador used. She used the word lofty. So lofty always, in my mind, seems impractical or something. But I have a question. Is the ambassador still with us?
Yeah, she's with us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ambassador, what I want to know is, like, when you said these things are not planned, a lot of groundwork goes and everything. So obviously, the timing has to be agreed to both sides. So would it be, what is generally the time frame that we work in? Because I can understand the Iranians wanting to visit at this particular time, right after a high-profile Saudi visit to Pakistan, and Pakistan cozying up really warmly, nicely to Saudi Arabia. Not that it was ever cold over there, but still. And maybe there was a statement in that, okay, let's cool down things a bit. Let's throw a little spanner in there. I'm just being a party pooper right here, right now. But I like to feel that international politics and democracy, diplomacy works in very strange ways, especially in our region and with the Eastern way of thinking. So why would Pakistan agree to the timing of the Iranian president at a time when we would add to our problems vis-a-vis Saudi Arabia and America? We are at a very precarious state in both those countries.
Malick, how do you look at it? Because Iran is new in the equation. Saudi Arabia has always been our go-to country when it comes to our economic needs. And with the Gaza spillover and whatever is happening in Middle East, US is not very happy about it. So how well they are going to take it when it comes to Pak-Iran relationships?
I think it's a big question mark because, like you said, Saudi Arabia is a go-to country for us, but not without the American support. It's no longer a go-to country. The Saudis do play hand in glove with the Americans. So the way the Saudis came in such a big, high-profile manner and everything, and now Prime Minister going there to participate in the investment conference. But obviously on the sidelines things will happen. The bad news is that our people had projected something like 25 billion in initial investments. It's down to 5 billion. The good news is it's still better than no investment at all. So it's not a bad thing. Now, unless Iranian president's visit had something to do with Pakistan playing some behind-the-scene thing in sort of bringing down the Saudi Iranians talking to each other, or bringing down the Iranian involvement in sort of supporting Hamas or others, I don't know. I'm just conjecturing. The timing of the Iranian visit was a bit surprising for me. It still is, unless you know what's the real reason for that. Because it does, on the surface of things, it would rub Americans slightly the wrong way. Iran is a very sensitive issue for them. And even in our past, while we talk a lot about Iranian brotherhood and friendships, I've had conversations with at least 2-3 former army chiefs who also mistrusted the Iranian government, and they would tell me, you know, they say something and they back off, they don't deliver the way the others do. So our mutual mistrust is there, and just the sudden warmth and bonhomie after our strikes in Iran, Iranian strikes in Pakistan, does come as something that for me is still a little, I wouldn't say I'm very clear on that. So I think there must be a larger behind-the-scenes things. Otherwise, the timing does leave a lot of questions in my mind.
Yeah, the